Hi children, good morning. Our today's topic is leadership. Now what is leadership? Leadership is the process of influencing the behavior of other people to work willingly towards the achievement of organizational goal. Now let's see what all are the characteristics of leadership. First, existence of follower. The first characteristics of leadership is the existence of followers, and followers should accept the leader. If the number of followers will increase, then it will also increase the importance of leader. Next is continuous process. Leadership is not needed on any particular occasion, but it is needed all the time. In the day-to-day business activity, effective and continuous leadership is required. Next characteristics, influencing process. It is that process through which the people in a group are influenced in such a way that followers automatically start using their ability for the betterment of organization. Next is develops relationship and confidence. Leaders develop close relations with the followers. Leader is also required to gain confidence. Otherwise, he will be changing decision which will be very tough to be followed. Next is related to particular situation. Leaders always work according to situation, because if they are not going to work according to the perfect situation, then their difficulty will arise. Next topic is importance of leadership. Leadership plays an important role in the success of any organization. Leadership is having its importance in every field of enterprises. According to Drucker, a business leader is the basic and not easily available sources of business enterprises. In spite of good organizational structure and trained officer, it is impossible to achieve the goal of organization in absence of effective leadership. Now let's see what all are the importance of leadership. First, helpful in achieving objective. In order to achieve the objective of an organization, effective leadership is required. An efficient leader explains the objective of organization to the followers in order to achieve the goals or objectives. Next importance is necessary for coordination. For minimizing dispute and efficient operation, coordination is necessary among members. Coordination can be established only with effective and efficient leadership. Third importance, influences the behavior. A leader influences the follower with his leadership ability. Leader motivates the followers in such a way that they put in their best effort to achieve the goals of organization. Next importance is helpful in training and development of subordinates. A leader is helpful in the training and development of subordinate. Leaders provide the information about the modern technology and techniques of work to the subordinates. Leaders make the subordinate efficient through training. Next importance is sources of motivation. Leader is a source of motivation for the whole group. It develops a team spirit among employees. Creating interest towards work among employees is an art, and this art can be developed only with good leadership. Next importance is develops sense of belongingness towards enterprises. A competent leader should be workers' friend, guide and philosopher. Leaders should think over the problems of workers and suggest measures to solve them. Thus, leaders develop a sense of belongingness towards the enterprise among workers. Next, let's see what all are the qualities of a great leader. First is intelligent. This is one of the important quality of leader. He should be intelligent enough to find out the problems and suggest solution. Next is attractive personality. Leaders should have such type of personality so that followers or subordinate should get attracted towards him. His work and behavior should also attract the followers. Next is self-confidence. An effective or good leader should have strong willpower and self-confidence to lead the followers. Next quality is knowledge of rules and regulation. A good leader should have a complete knowledge of rules and regulation related with the work. Next quality is honest. Leaders should always work with honesty, because if they are not performing the work honestly, then it is going to affect their reputation and the followers will not support the leader. Next is forward looking. A good leader should always be forward looking. He should make the plans after studying the previous plans. Future plans are made. He should have the quality of forecasting. Other qualities like maturity, positive attitude, human touch, communication ability, motivational skill, integrity is also required in leader. Now let's see the style of leadership. Some leaders cannot work comfortably with a degree of followers' participation in decision making. Some employers lack the ability or the desire to assume responsibility. Furthermore, the specific situation helps determine the most effective style of interaction. Sometimes leader must handle problems that require immediate solution without consulting followers. So let's see these all leadership style. First is autocratic leadership. Autocratic leadership style is centered on boss. In this leadership, the leader holds all the authority and responsibility. Next is democratic leadership. In this leadership style, subordinates are involved in making decisions. Next is laissez-faire leadership. Laissez-faire leaderships give authority to employees. In this type of leadership, subordinates are allowed to work as they choose with minimal or no interference. Next comes strategic leadership. Strategic leadership is one that involves a leader who is essentially the head of an organization. The strategic leader is not limited to those at the top of the organization. It is geared to a wider audience at all levels who want to create a high performance life, team or organization. Next leadership style is transformational leadership. Unlike other leadership style, transformational leadership is all about initiating change in the organization, groups, oneself and others. Next is team leadership. Team leadership involves the creation of a vivid picture of its future, where it is heading and what it will stand for. The vision inspires and provides a strong sense of purpose and direction. Team leadership is about working with the hearts and minds of all those involved in it. Next comes cross-cultural leadership. This form of leadership normally exists where there are various cultures in the society. This leadership has also industrialized as a way to recognize frontrunners who work in the contemporary globalized market. Next is visionary leadership. This form of leadership involves leaders who recognize that methods, steps and process of leadership are all obtained with and through people. Most great and successful leaders have the aspect of vision in them. However, those who are highly visionary are the ones considered to be exhibiting visionary leadership. Outstanding leaders will always transform their vision into reality. So these all are the types of leadership. Thank you.